Do you think we'll ever get back into our actual body? Because our actual body is now running around, having murdered Renju. Yeah. That happened. I mean, in this route... Okay. It was weird. We synced with Hitomi. We went to the place with her. The factory. And we got tased. Yep. Let's see what we got. Told you, you can't trust Saito. He's gonna blow her up anyway. I knew it. I knew it. Alright, let's find the happy ending to this entire game. Now that I've unlocked everything else.
You're awake.
Damn it.
I don't think you can release yourself.
Well, do something about it.
What is it you expect me to do?
Come out of my eye socket and get this off of me.
I cannot.
Why not?
My body has short-circuited. It must have been the electric currents from earlier.
Gah.
Oh, good. Now my wandering eye is stuck in my head.
But fortunately, my communication functions are still operational. I attempted to reach HQ and Abyss personnel for support.
And?
No response.
They ignored you?
There must be pressure from the higher-ups.
Well, I mean, I guess we're technically, like, in violation. They were like, you're not allowed to investigate this anymore, right? Because we're investigating Monica's. They thought we were on Monica's murder because it was linked to So's son is the one that murdered her. So, yeah.
Likely a result of Congressman Tsujima's interference.
That.
He thinks I'm investigating Monica's case.
That is not the only reason. So Tsujima holds a personal grudge against you. He wants you dead. That is likely why Pewter is attempting to delete my data.
Are you okay?
For now.
That's right, we had 4 hours. How many hours do we have left now?
If they breach my final layer of ice, they will destroy me. I would cease to exist.
That would be disappointing. Oh, look, it's our body.
Saito Tsuchima.
Oh, so you figured it out.
Although in this case, it's like we jumped straight, we body swapped with him. And he hasn't been bodied? Maybe he jumped from Renju into him. And we did the triple swap before, 6 years ago or whatever.
Renju's body on the ground. Without his left eye. You were inside Renju, weren't you? Until just now? You used the machine to exchange minds, then got rid of his body.
Which is why it explains why he wanted to help 89 escape, because 89 had Rohan in him and he was getting rid of somebody who knew about him.
Close, but you're a little off. I didn't get rid of the body. He died of natural causes. But what interests me more is you. How do you know you can use the sync machine to exchange minds?
He died of natural causes because he was in the car accident.
The way you're talking makes me think you know why I took out his left eye.
But how? How do I know that? Why do I know that? Why do I know about Saito, the prototype machine, changing personalities?
The current. Did it unlock your memories? Then tell me, this body was originally...
Mine.
Mine.
That means your body...
This is your body, isn't it, Saito?
The words came out easily. I don't know why, but in a moment of harsh realization, I knew. Number 89's body is mine, and my body is Saito's.
Well, if you know that much, then this should be easy. Give me back my body.
¿Por qué? Why? Why should I do that? Renju, I don't believe it. That's why he didn't get medical treatment, because he didn't care, because he was going to body jump anyway. Anyway, where are Iris and Hitomi?
Don't worry, I haven't killed them. Yet.
Yet?
The brain you are currently occupying has an interesting quirk. It releases a flood of dopamine and endorphins when it kills. I thought I'd take that brain back before killing those two. In front of you, of course.
Oh. Yep.
Which is why I haven't killed them yet.
I'm glad the sadist part of your personality traveled with you.
Such beautiful eyes. I was going to begin the sync, but I think I've changed my mind. I want to see you mad. But what will really set you off?
If you don't shut your mouth right now.
All right, talking it is. What should I say? Do you have any questions for me?
It's early Wednesday morning. Shoko was killed last Friday. That was day 1, which makes today day 6. For 5 days, what was Saito up to? I decided to ask him what he did every day until now. Well, tell me about Shoko again. Saito explained what he did on Friday. At 4 a.m., Saito began his plan against Shoko. He called Renju to this abandoned factory and switched bodies with him. Oh, I'm so glad he doesn't have to sit there and explain it to me again, that they summarized it. After taking Renju's body, Saito killed Shoko, then brought the body to Bloom Park. But as he explained it to me, I somehow felt that I already knew. I didn't understand why. I felt like it was being etched into my brain. Is your brain a computer? Why was Shoko's rental phone in the horse?
Oh, right. I put that there. When I was fixing Shoko's body on the horse, her phone fell out of her clothes. I forgot that I had given her one. I didn't want to take it with me, and I didn't want to toss it away. So, I decided to push it into the mouth of the horse.
The merry-go-round horse's mouth was hollow, which allowed the phone to fall down into its body.
Okay, Saturday.
I was still in Renju's body. My next target was Iris. If I asked her to come to the abandoned factory, I knew she would be skeptical, so I called her to Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, but she escaped in this one.
I even video called her. But for some reason, she said no.
That's the choice that she made that kind of set the two sequences apart.
This was around 5 p.m. I was still Renju, the president of Lemniscate. I didn't think I would have any trouble getting her to trust me, but...
Date, do you remember? Saturday evening after syncing with Mizuki. Inside the Somnium, you thought you saw Iris's body, so you called her. The time was 4:52 p.m., right before Renju called Iris. You told her.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Iris didn't accept Saito's proposition because of your warning.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
If you did not warn her...
Yep, we'd have been down the Annihilation timeline.
She would have been taken here.
I decided to pick her up in Renju's car. I thought that if she saw me in person, she would trust me. However...
You got in a car
You
accident.
got in an accident around 6:10 p.m. and lost consciousness.
So unlucky. My plans were ruined. But my ultimate goal is still achievable. So it's all good.
Okay. Sunday.
After the accident, my body was taken to Central Hospital.
Okay, again, get your thumb out of the, like, inside of the gun slide. That can't be good for your fingers.
I regained consciousness just past 12 a.m. Sunday. The surgery was a success, but Renju's organs were in a horrible state. But I had somewhere to be. I left the hospital, rented a car, and headed to Iris's house.
I know what happened after that. You got to the Sagan household at 2 a.m. You pushed the intercom button.
He was sweating buckets and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes. He said, "Come with me."
You got Iris to come with you. But when you tried to bring her here,
I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
Oh, you know that too? But you're exactly right. I was planning to put her to sleep in the car, but I didn't have my drugs on me. The sleeping pills were inside Renju's crushed car. I was pushing my luck.
Yeah, we knew.
My plan and my body were both in shambles. I'm sure the painkillers were affecting me as well. My mind was scrambled, and I couldn't think straight. I couldn't chase after her. I needed to sleep. I managed to make it back here and collapsed on the ground. Next thing I knew, it was the next day. I woke up around noon on Monday. Renju's body was about to expire.
Okay, so then you had Pewter help you get 89 out.
By Monday, Renju's body was almost completely dead. And of course, my consciousness as well. That's when I got a call from a Mr. Amanoma. The man you call Pewter.
I knew the story after that.
The boss told me that number 89 was coming. Then, Renju asked, "Is there any way we can let number 89 escape?"
So Pewter came up with a plan to help number 89 escape. Rohan, as number 89, got into the car with Saito, as Renju, and fled from the police. Why did you want number 89 to escape? Obviously so he could have a body. And it's a body with leverage because it's our body.
When I heard that number 89 was coming to Abyss HQ, I came up with a plan. Iris trusts this number 89, this body.
Because it's Uncle.
I thought I could use it to get to her. And there was another reason. I planned on eventually switching bodies with you. You and I would get our original bodies back. And after I do that, I will kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you while you're in this body. A rather nice plan if I do say so myself. That's why I asked Pewter to help number 89 escape. I wanted this body at all costs.
Yeah, so on this, Pewter is helping erase, but he was helping yeah, on this timeline, Pewter's personality is all over the place. Anyway, what happened after you escaped with number 89 in the car? Obviously, he brought him here and swapped bodies. What do you think happened?
I brought Rohan, who was inside number 89's body, to the abandoned factory. Rohan was my partner in the Cyclops serial killings 6 years ago. So naturally, we had a lot to talk about. But I didn't have much time left. Not to sound like a broken record, but Renju's body was almost done. It was completely useless at this point. So, I put Rohan to sleep and began the sync. As a result, this happened.
Renju.
It's just like I told you. He died of natural causes.
from not being in the hospital after an injury. Yeah. Quote unquote natural causes. About the shooting on Monday.
Just mercenaries I hired.
The most incompetent mercenaries you could find.
After I woke up Monday, I arranged the hit. They were expensive, but I had access to Renju's bank account. I paid them with his money. Of course, my intention was only to kidnap Iris, but after I got this body, I didn't really need them anymore. But they had already been paid good money, so I decided to leave the arrangements as they were. And then, Pewter. I told him about Iris and hiring the assassins. I told him he could use them for whatever he needed. And he acted on his own, without consulting me.
He did it because he thought he was protecting Renju. Oh. Anyway, Tuesday.
I called Iris about 24 hours ago. Tuesday at 1:40 a.m., I started a video chat with Iris. Long time no see. I'm sorry to call you out of the blue like this, but I need to see you. Iris got so excited that she dropped her guard. I told her where to meet, and she agreed right away. It was all according to plan. I knew that if I looked like him, she would do anything.
Goodness.
I've been looking for him for 6 years.
I see.
I told you. I said it was Uncle. When that letter came up, first thing I said was that it was Uncle. But you were like, no, it has to be Renju. Aiba, I was right and you were wrong.
That is why Iris left Matsushita Diner.
So the person she trusts most.
You, Date. Number 89's current body was originally yours.
After Iris got into the car, I put her to sleep. I restrained her and called Hitomi.
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies.
I used Iris to reel in Hitomi. And you. Thanks for being so cooperative. But you did drag your feet. I was getting tired of waiting.
About Monica's murder 18 years ago.
I was only 12, but I remember it vividly. On that day, 18 years ago, I heard my dad on the phone. I'm going to see Monica. I followed him. I got into a taxi and followed my dad's car. He went to the Harbor Warehouse District.
Apparently following one's parents in taxis is a normal thing. Ew. Definitely overkill. So why did you kill her?
I've only ever been happy when I was killing something. Before Monica, I would kill cats and pigeons. It was the only way I could feel happiness. The only way I could feel anything. But like a drug, I eventually grew a tolerance to it. Next, I'll kill a human. That's when I found out about Monica. That woman took my dad from me. And she stole all the happiness from my house. So I chose her as a target. I was born with a brain disorder. I can't secrete oxytocin from my pituitary gland. And I didn't have a mother. Not a real one, I mean. My mom died giving birth to me. So, naturally, my emotions toward my dad were complicated.
I don't think that's a natural follow-on.
Sometimes I think, if I didn't kill Monica, would things be different? Maybe the murders 6 years ago never would have happened. Me, you, Rohan. Maybe none of us would have gotten mixed up in this. And maybe Shoko Nadami never would have gotten killed. Isn't destiny a curious thing?
But Renju would still be dead.
One mistake can change so many lives.
Alright, finish your story, keep talking.
Sorry, I don't have anything else to say to you. And even I'm growing tired of seeing that twisted, angry face of yours. So, shall we get started? Give me my body back.
So you don't like seeing yourself in the mirror? I guess that's a thing.
What a strange fake eye. Oh well.
Oh, and he just ripped it off. Oh. So this is how we end up with Iva back in our actual body.
All right, it's ready.
It's gotta be, right? Do we have control over anything in here? Or not, because it's a one-way string to start with. Well, no, actually, apparently we exist.
This is the sink room.
Okay.
That was...
Something.
Damn it, why can't I wake up?
You've been sedated. Why do you
This
think
doesn't
you can't
look
wake
like
up?
footage from a surveillance camera.
Oh, this all looks fun. Is this gonna be another bullshit, Somnium? Kaname Date. Date Kaname. Abyss Special Agent. Verify identity.
What?
Cool. I'm glad I did nothing.
Am I being synced?
Yes, you're being synced.
A door. It won't open.
Also, my time is not counting down.
Sync?
Erase?
No good. I can't turn it off.
I'm not sure I should be unlocking.
What? Damn it, what is this?
Because we stayed too long trying to find answers.
Go to the sink room, huh?
Well, I can't do anything else, so. Well, at least I can take my time and think about what I'm trying to do.
It's a sink machine. Me? What was he doing? Sink here.
Let's press it down.
Again. Door? What is this? This wasn't here before.
It was. It just wasn't interactable before.
This is...
Oh, the chemicals. I don't know why there's mannequins at a chemical factory.
Help me! Help me!
Aha. Yeah, see, doors here, not interactable. Oh,
What?
yay!
Blood.
Pick up the picture.
The picture! Blood.
Stick hand in?
Damn.
Oh, good.
This.
An eyeball.
It's them.
Look at the mirror.
You're.
I mean, hit is huge.
I touched him, but nothing happened. You're. Damn, nothing.
All right.
You're.
Knock it down.
I can't. I just can't do it.
Well, fine.
You're. It's just a mirror. Damn it!
I'm not sure we should be
That's
unlocking
it.
all of these.
Just a little more.
Because, remember, the mental locks open our mind.
I'm sinking.
Don't sink. Or sink.
I can't stop it. What do I do? What is this?
Got one more.
Ah! That was...
So did he know that he was trading brains with Date? When he was in Rohan, or did he think he was trading with Rohan? Cool. This is a very on rails Somnium. Well, it's Wednesday. We're still alive for the moment.
I did it! I did it! Oh, this feeling! I'm back. I got it all back! This fake eye is awful. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. I think I'll keep it.
That's a bad decision, but okay.
This prototype machine has a special function. The body I am transferring my consciousness into will receive a stimulant. The other body receives a sedative. You will be feeling it soon. Oh, but don't worry. Like I told you earlier, my plan is to kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you. So I can't be killing you right away. You will watch them die, and then you will follow in their footsteps. You should be honored.
My body won't move. My vision is getting hazy. My consciousness was melting away, clarity fading. I don't know what happened. I could only watch as it unfolded in front of me. The scene that played before my eyes left me dumbfounded. It was a fragment of my memory, lost all those years ago. A piece of my past, buried deep in my subconscious.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay! Now you have to take the penalty. Up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
Iris, remember when you asked me what your stage name should be? How about ASAT?
Okay, now it's even creepier, Date, that you were hitting on her when you were investigating things.
A-set?
That's right. I thought of that name. This is when I taught Iris about her name. Greek and Egyptian mythology, too.
A-set. It's pretty. I love it.
You see that flower over there? It's a very special flower that blooms in the cold. A winter iris. Just like the iris from Greek mythology.
She's the messenger goddess. And the goddess of rainbows, too.
That's right. That's why the iris means good news and hope.
Good news. Hey, Uncle. You met Mommy at this shrine, right? When am I gonna hear good news from you two?
What?
When will Uncle be my dad?
The Okonomiyaki War.
Iris drew it. She must have really enjoyed herself. She even said that she wanted to do it again soon.
Yeah, we should. We'll do it whenever she likes. Maybe even every day.
Oh, you. Every day?
Hitomi, do you want to live together? The three of us?
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
People are going to talk.
I don't care about that one bit.
Well then, hypothetically, what if Iris and I were being hunted down by a secret organization?
Well, I'd defend you, of course.
What if they're zombies?
Zombies?
Remember when we went to that haunted house and you were clinging to my arm?
Because it was dark and it came out of nowhere. But fine. I don't care if it's zombies or aliens or whatever else. I will defend you and Iris with my life.
Thank you. Well then, my answer is yes.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me.
So the question is, did he pick these two because he knew that Falco was living with them? Or did he pick them because Saito Sejima realized that the girl is Monika's daughter?
It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
This is...
Now I understand. I understand why Rohan Kumakura wanted these two dead. So Sejima asked Rohan to take Monika's corpse deep in the mountains, where no one would find it. Rohan found out that Hitomi knew about it. He also found out that Monika had given birth to a child. Well, it would be pretty obvious because she looks a hell of a lot like her mom. If the media got hold of it, Congressman Sejima would be ruined. Yeah, I'm not sure most people have natural pink hair. And that information would no doubt lead to discovering Monika's murderer. So and Saito would be arrested immediately. And that investigation would lead straight to Rohan. But Rohan never told So about Hitomi and Iris. I don't know why not. Maybe he decided it wasn't important enough to mention. He played it close to the chest, need-to-know basis only. That way, there'd be no loose ends. That's why Rohan hired the assassin Falco, meaning me, to kill Hitomi and Iris.
You got it? I want you on this right away. If you could do it in 2, maybe 3 days, that would be great. Good luck.
Of course, I couldn't go through with it. But if I didn't kill them, someone else would. I was sure of it. I needed a plan. How could I get out of the organization and keep them safe? But I couldn't think of anything. I didn't know what to do. I needed advice. From an old friend.
I see. I hear some pretty crazy confessions in my line of work, but this one takes the cake. But don't worry, all right? You could have told me you were being attacked by Martians and I still would have believed you.
The truth is, Boss and I were both in the same rookie class of police recruits in our 20s. We've been close ever since.
So, can you help me?
I wonder how Boss felt looking at the face of someone she knew was a psychopathic murderer but housed the mind of her friend. It'd be kind of weird to adjust to.
I do have one idea.
Huh?
Have you heard of the new investigation department, Abyss? I was put in command there.
Boss explained Abyss and syncing to me.
The sync machine is normally used to look inside someone's head, but it does have another function. You can technically use it to swap bodies.
Swap bodies?
Right. So if we use that...
What do you mean?
Oh, so we swapped bodies, and that's why we came in as Rohan with Boss.
I mean, switch bodies with Rohan. The new you will be Rohan, chairman of the Kumakuras. Then you can send out an order. No one lays a finger on Hitomi and Iris.
What about Rohan? Won't he be in my body?
Just get rid of it, I guess.
Get rid of it?
You can take this opportunity to get rid of Falco once and for all. No one will know what really happened. No one will ever find out that a police officer was moonlighting as an assassin. It's 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
She made a good point, and I had no reservations about giving up my body. My body had soaked in so much blood over the years, I was almost glad to be rid of it. But I did have a single regret. With my body switched, I couldn't show myself to Hitomi or Iris. I would never be able to see them again. But I didn't care. As long as they were safe.
All right. Leave everything to me. Hayato Yagyu.
That was my real name. Hayato Yagyu. Wow, we've had like 6 different names.
Boss, how did you bring in Rohan Kumakura?
I made up some charges and had the cops take him in.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Because he's about to switch bodies.
So we did this with the good machine.
Rohan has been put to sleep. He will not be waking up for a while.
Remember, to get your consciousness to fully transfer.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Stay in Somnium for more than 6 minutes, right?
We're counting on you.
Let us begin. 3, 2, 1.
So they both knew, and Pewter should have known, when 89 was there. What was going on?
Stop! Please! Please. Help me. Help me.
You're...
It's... me.
Rohan?
Did you forget your own idea?
Does that mean...
I'm Hayato Yagyu. The switch worked. And there's been a breakthrough in the case.
I know. You don't have to say it.
regarding the Cyclops serial killings, right?
How did you know?
We can monitor what happens in the Somnium from this room.
Boss and Pewter explained. There wasn't just one Cyclops serial killer, there were two. One was Rohan, and the other was Saito Sejima. The sync revealed everything.
We should ask him about it.
Good idea. When Rohan wakes up, we'll interrogate him. Huh? What? Pewter, where is he?
How would I know?
How did he get out?
This is bad.
Also, what was Officer Waits around doing down there, just staring at the chair, going, huh, I wonder where my prisoner went.
Hey, which way did Rohan go?
Huh? Rohan's standing right there.
No, this isn't Rohan.
Yagyu, where is Yagyu? Where did he go?
Oh, him. He just left.
Oh, they didn't tell him to watch for
What?
Yagyu.
Why didn't you stop him?
What do you mean? He's a detective. He said he wanted to leave, so I opened the door. Did I do something wrong?
Yes.
No, don't tell me.
I shot out of the room like a bullet. I had a bad feeling. An awful, terrible feeling down to the bones. I knew where he was headed. I ran out to the parking lot, got in a car, and floored it.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here at this hour?
Such beautiful eyes.
Oh, stop. You're always flattering me. Anyway, come on in. I'll make us some tea.
You bastard!
Well, this makes more sense
No!
now.
Stop!
No.
Stop right there!
So that's why he had bits and pieces of Rohan's memory and he knew things about the Kumakuras. Hitomi had to endure a long, complicated surgery, but she survived. But it came at a price. She was left with a permanent injury. She lost all use of her right hand, thanks to the bullet I fired from my own gun. I said nothing. I got up and left the hospital room. And I left all my memories with her. That night, I visited the Kumakura building and called them all together.
Everyone, listen up. Hitomi Sagan and her daughter Iris are untouchable from this day forward. If any of you lay a single finger on them, you don't want to know what'll happen to you. Are we clear?
Yes, sir!
I went to So's mansion, by boss's request.
Meet with Saito. Figure out the truth behind the Cyclops murders. As long as you're like that, I think he'll be more open with you.
So I went to the Sejima residence. When I got there, I said, I want to meet Saito, into the intercom. After a while, the gate opened, and Saito himself welcomed me.
What is it you want to talk about?
About the next target.
Do you have someone in mind?
Let me think. What'll it be? The fifth murder? The fifth Cyclops killer victim?
Hold on. Could you not refer to us like that?
Why not?
I told you, it's very old-fashioned.
But that's our name.
A name you decided. You even sent that letter without my permission. You said it would throw off their investigation. I don't know how effective it was.
So there's no relation to Greek mythology?
What? Don't ask me. You're the one who came up with it.
Okay, so we're gonna ask really dumb questions and out ourselves because we don't have even our own basic memory.
That was your idea. I don't understand why you're asking me.
My idea, was it?
Yes. You told me that you suffer from hemispatial neglect. That you can't recognize the right half of your vision. You always eat the left half of your meals and all that. The same is true of the faces of those you've killed. You can't recognize faces out of your right eye, which means you can only see the right half of their faces. And that's why you pull their right eye. That's what you told me anyway.
Except right now I'm looking at your full face. That would have been cool if they'd actually implemented that effect in our vision. So about the two of us.
How long has it been since we last met?
That's an odd question.
Humor me.
The first time we met was when I killed Monica, and my father asked you to deal with the body. But we didn't so much as see each other for 12 years after that. Why are you asking me this?
What was the next time we met?
About half a year ago.
And what did I tell you then?
You don't remember?
Remind me.
I remember you showed up rather suddenly. You really want to kill people? I'll find you targets. Just let me keep the eyes. Then we both get what we want. We'll make good partners.
Cool.
Hey, Saito, could you come with me for a bit?
Where are we going?
There's a place I want to take you.
Really? Is it perhaps the police station?
Oh god. Suddenly, bodyguards rushed out from inside the mansion. Wow! I mean, whatever your name is now, Falco, Date, Yagyu, you're really bad at getting information without sounding like you don't know your own head. They surrounded me before I could react.
What are you doing?
You aren't the real Rohan Kumakura. I could tell as soon as you opened your mouth.
Yeah, because we didn't act a thing like him, and we asked questions about stuff we should know very, very well.
Let's get a change of scenery. Fortunately for you, I am interested in hearing you talk.
Do we go to the chemical factory?
Mr. Kumakura showed me this place.
Yep.
So it's fitting that this is where you die. What a wonderful feeling. The truth serum is working beautifully. Wow. I see. I see. You got into that body with the sync machine. Fascinating. I'm intrigued. I want to see it for myself. The prototype sync machine. Where is it? Chiba? You there. Why don't you go and fetch it for me? Don't worry. I'll pay whatever it costs.
Oh, and the bodyguards didn't recognize me when I showed up the house, and they should have greeted me as, "Hello, Mr. Sun Sejima." A few days later.
Well, it looks like preparations are complete. Let's say you and I get started.
Yeah, you can't put that one back in.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, so basically we got caught out because we were a bad A bad liar.
What are you doing? Follow him!
My memories after that were lost in a violent haze. I was forcibly disconnected during the sync. Saito's mind overwhelmed me. Only my consciousness was sent over. My memories were left behind in my original brain. I thought I might have some of Saito's memories to cling to, but I never picked them up. Maybe because they weren't mine to hold. It felt like reality itself was disappearing. I was confused and lost, like suffering from a permanent hallucination. I could barely feel my feet beneath me, walking under the city lights. When I regained my faculties, I found that I was in Golden Yokocho. My wandering with no destination in mind was interrupted by a woman.
You're Saito Sejima? I guess not.
Huh?
Sorry, I just had a feeling. I heard that the prototype machine was stolen, so we lost communication for a whole week.
Who are you?
Just as I thought. You've lost your memory. All right. From now on, think of me as your boss.
Boss?
That's right. That's what you'll call me. Come with me. To where you belong.
Yep, and she found us. I'm glad that she turned out not to be, well, working with the
I managed
Yakuza.
to make a new family register for you. From today on, you have a new name and a new life. As a member of Abyss, the team I run.
You want me to be a police officer?
You were a policeman before, remember? You've already passed the exams. There shouldn't be a problem.
But the new me didn't pass.
That's fine, trust me. It won't be a problem. That congressman knows how to pull strings.
Who?
No one, never mind.
And so that's how So kind of knew about us. Well, obviously we were dressed up as his son, so they have to do something with that.
So what's my new name?
Kaname Date. I hope you like it.
Kaname Date.
Yep. Nice to meet you, Date.
Interestingly, it's kind of weird that there's the coincidence that Hitomi knew Renju. That's just kind of odd. There was that connection, too. One year later, I was called into the control room. Pewter had something to show me. Aiba.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.